My name is Derek Terry, and I'm the current president of the Open and Affirming Coalition of the United Church of Christ. At this time, we're going to take just a few minutes to honor the ministry of someone who has been tirelessly doing this work with us for a long time, the Reverend Mike Schuenemeyer, who is retiring in just a few months. I've known Mike for just a couple of years as I've worked on the coalition, and I know him to be an extremely motivated and passionate, organized leader. He coordinated this event, and we are so grateful for his ministry. Thank you, Mike, for all of your hard work and dedication. I pray and hope that you enjoy your retirement. Now we'll hear from some people who know Mike just a little bit better, who offer tributes for his service.
Greetings, beloved. My name is Amy Johnson, and I serve as the Minister for Sexuality Education and Justice in the national setting of the United Church of Christ. I was delighted to get the call from Aaron asking me to say some words about Reverend Mike Schuenemeyer. Mike has been my supervisor since 2014 when I began in the national setting as a part-time consultant with the Our Whole Lives program, and has continued to be a supervisor, a colleague, and a dear friend throughout these past 8 years. And I am now full-time in my position, a lot of which I owe to Mike. I want to say about him professionally that he has a very keen strategic mind, that he is in the long game for justice, and is so savvy about institutional knowledge and how to play that long game in settings that are organizations and have hierarchies and structures and politics and turf wars and silos and all kinds of things. So I have appreciated so much your guidance and your wisdom over these years, Mike, so much. I was asked to share any stories that I have, and a couple came to mind. One was that at my very first General Synod in 2015 in Cleveland, I was standing right next to you when we heard the Supreme Court decision about same-sex marriage had come through. That is a moment that will stay in my heart forever, and I am so delighted for you and Rowan and everyone else for whom that decision changed their lives. And another story that comes to mind and is deeply embedded in my heart is when we were traveling to the Philippines in 2017, and we were doing an Our Whole Lives training of trainers over there, and neither one of us had decided what to do for a closing reading one night, and you a cappellaed Book of Love by Phil Collins, and it was beautiful and appropriate, and showed your leadership, your heart, and it's just always in my heart. I wish you the best. I'm honored to know you, and good luck with everything.
Hi, Mike. It seems like forever since we've had a chance to just sit and chat, and even more forever since we sat in my office or yours to explore new adventures in ministry together. I always knew when you asked to meet with me that it was going to be an inspired and inspiring time to listen to your ideas and that ways we could expand and deepen our connections with siblings across the whole United Church of Christ and beyond. Mike, you don't just dream about a new possibility. You make it happen. You make it come alive. There were so many of these living ministries that I could name, but I promised to keep this short. So for now, I'll just name one, and I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. I distinctly remember the day in your office on the 9th floor of 700 Prospect that you shared your hopes for language-specific resources that would be created within the community and by the community. These resources would be grounded in the theology, the faith, and the culture of Latinx peoples. And here we are. Encuentros Latinx was born in your dreams and has grown into an amazing gift to the whole church. Just a month ago, I got to watch the Rev Rina Ramos make it come alive at the UCC convocation of the Council of Racial and Ethnic Ministries. Our siblings of many races, ethnicities, traditions, and languages came together encircled by a shared faith, giving evidence that in God everything is possible. Mike, your dream lives. Now I wish you and Rowan many more years of joy and adventures. And now as you join some of us in these encore years, dream on, Mike, and be assured that God's Holy Spirit will always continue to be with you. Be well.
I have been blessed to work with Mike Schuenemeyer literally from the day the coalition called me to the ministry of Executive Director. His wisdom, experience, grace, and friendship kept me centered on those difficult days when I questioned my ability to lead the coalition. He taught me how to be a leader. Many in our beloved church have been inspired by his embracing vision and his calm competence. More than anyone, in that difficult year, when the coalition gave up in 2011 after a string of crises, Mike held us together. Mike, my heart is grateful for your leadership, and so is the entire Open and Affirming movement.